Sheriff Matt Allard, Audrain County. Just here in the shop. It's pretty windy this evening, so shooting's probably out of the question. But I'm getting some targets ready for the next time we go out, when the wind won't blow us away. But while I was here fixing up targets, I started thinking about different topics, and one of the things that came to mind was open carry. So I know a lot of states now are permitless carry and even allow open carry, and I've seen a lot of people, at least in my part of the world and other parts of the world, open carry a firearm. And as a 30-year police officer, I've spent most of my life open carrying while in uniform, but very seldom in plain clothes. When I'm in plain clothes, I mean, you guys have seen me enough to know that when I'm in plain clothes, I mean, you can't tell if I've got a gun, what gun, anything like that. And I'm trying to wrap my mind around a reason that is based in logic as to why anyone, police officers included, would open carry while they're in plain clothes. I don't understand it. And I'll be honest with you, straight up, my personal and professional opinion is you open yourself up to all sorts of bad things, right? You open yourself up to public scrutiny. You open yourself up to having your gun taken away, because let's face it, there's always a bigger, badder dude out there. You open yourself up to liability. You open yourself, I mean, if somebody takes your gun away and starts shooting other people with it, you're probably going to have problems. You open yourself up to all kinds of stuff. You open yourself up to being the first one that gets drilled when somebody with bad intent walks in. I mean, I've been around a long time, seen a lot of things, but I mean, let's be realistic for a minute. A criminal that has serious intent to do bad things, if they walk in and they see you with a gun, you're probably going to be the first one to go. So your gun will be there for somebody else to pick up, hopefully. I cannot wrap my mind around this. Now, there's going to be a couple of caveats here, and I'm asking a question, right? I'm asking the viewers to answer my question as to why anyone in plain clothes would ever want to open carry a firearm. Now, there are some instances that I'm going to cover real quick. One of those is, and I know somebody's going to get on here and say it, you know, I was at a gas station in a bad part of town late at night. Some dudes approached me in what I thought was a threatening manner, like they were going to rob me. I lifted my shirt, put my hand on my gun. They thought better of it, and they went away. Okay, I get that. That's not open carry, though, right? That's a display of your ability to use force at the appropriate time. Walking out the door with a gun strapped to your side, going to the grocery store or going to Walmart or something like that, when a display of your ability to use force is not necessary, it serves no purpose, I don't understand that. So here's the other caveat that I'm going to give. There are going to be people that watch this that get offended. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is, if you get offended, it's probably because you don't have an answer that's based in logic and reason, right? And you're going to be one of those people that say either A, I do it because I can. Yeah, that's great. I get it. You can. You can do anything. You can go rob a bank. The only thing that keeps you from it probably is the fear of repercussions and lifelong troubles that come after that. You can walk into a crowded theater and yell fire. The Supreme Court says you shouldn't, and you're liable if somebody gets hurt, but you can. You can do anything. So if your answer is just because I can, that is virtue signaling at its finest. You are trying to somehow, you're telegraphing that you have no answer based in logic and reason, but morally you can do it, and by God, you're going to do it. Okay, but that's still not an answer. And then there are going to be other people that say, well, it's my God-given right to be able to defend myself. Absolutely. I will agree with you 100%. It's also your God-given right to procreate, but you're not doing that in public. So why are you doing this in public? So either one of those answers, just scroll on by, man. Don't even bother answering. I want to see the answers because I want to try to understand why anyone would see logic and reason in open carrying a gun while they're in plain clothes. And again, police officers included. I'm really trying to understand this because over the years I've seen, so there's a couple of more points. One of the things is if you're going to carry a gun and carry it concealed, by all means, dress for the occasion, right? Wear clothes that allow you to conceal a gun. If you're really that concerned about concealing a gun, dress like you're trying to conceal a gun. And that's a whole other topic for a different day. The other thing is that drives me insane is I will see people open carrying a gun, and they have a gun and they have it in like a $10 holster. One that you could walk up, put one hand on the grip, and rip it off their belt and take their gun away. That's a whole nother topic for another day too. Someday we'll cover holsters, but if you're not spending 75 or $100 on a holster, it's probably, you get what you pay for. You're going to buy a $400 or $500 gun and you're going to put it in a $10 holster and drag it around. To me, that's just silly. But anyway, long and the short of it is, and I may regret this later, I'm going to try to read all the comments, but I'm asking you, the viewer, to give me valid explanations based in logic and reason as to why anyone in plain clothes would open carry a gun and subject themselves to all the bad things that can happen. So anyway, I'm going to go back to fixing targets. So maybe when the wind dies down over the next few days, we can get back out with some guns and do some fun stuff. So Sheriff Matt Aller at Audrain County, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.